What do you call it when good graphics are mixed with a good storyline? Well, for me, it's called a masterpiece. In this video, I will run you through the 10 high graphics games with good storylines. But this time, I will not be mentioning Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk 2077 because, they're already too popular and have already proven their worth by being called as a masterpiece game. Also, take note that the games on this list are sorted in no particular order. So, without further ado, let's get started. First off, we have Control, a game that's a real roller coaster ride of the mind. Imagine if the X-Files met the Matrix, and you're halfway there. As Jesse Faden, you're thrown into the deep end as the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control, a place where reality is more like a suggestion than a rule. The game doesn't hold your hand as it drags you along on its journey through psychological horror and supernatural intrigue. What's cool is that Control doesn't spoon-feed you answers. Instead, it just keeps piling on the questions until your brain feels like it's doing backflips. But trust me, it's all part of the fun. What makes Control stand out is its dual protagonists, Jessie herself and the eerie oldest house. The setting that's as alive and mysterious as any character. Exploring this place feels like uncovering secrets in a haunted mansion. By the end, you'll be left with more questions than answers. And that's exactly what makes the journey so satisfying. It's no wonder this game made waves in 2019, and it's an absolute trip you don't want to miss. Next on the list is Dead Island 2. Now, this game has had quite the journey to release, with over 8 years in development, but let me tell you, it was worth the wait. The game delivers stunning graphics and a gripping storyline that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Continuing the legacy of its predecessor, Dead Island 2 plunges you into a first-person action role-playing experience set in the chaotic backdrop of a zombie-infested Los Angeles, along with its in-depth narrative. It introduces compelling plot twists that not only propel the franchise's story forward, but also shed light on the global containment efforts against the zombie outbreak. As you progress, you'll uncover the existence of individuals immune to the virus, initially seeming like a stroke of luck. However, the game cleverly unravels a deeper, darker truth as it reveals a character's intricate plan to find a cure for the worldwide epidemic. Surely, one of the games you don't want to miss out. Next up is Far Cry 6, a thrilling first-person shooter set in the captivating backdrop of Yara, a vibrant Caribbean island under the iron grip of dictator Anton Castillo. In this adrenaline-fueled adventure, you step into the shoes of Danny Rojas, a local determined to topple Castillo's regime and liberate Yara from oppression. Whether embarking on the journey solo or teaming up with a friend in co-op mode, the immersive gameplay offers boundless possibilities. Traverse lush jungles, picturesque beaches, and bustling cities on foot, horseback, or through a plethora of vehicles like boats and jet skis, adding layers of excitement to your rebellion. Beyond the gripping main storyline, a plethora of engaging side quests await, ensuring there's always something new to discover. With its dynamic gameplay mechanics and stunning visuals, Far Cry 6 stands as the pinnacle of the beloved franchise. Trust me, missing out on this gem would be a major loss. Next on the list is Death Stranding. Most players call this game a delivery simulator because of the core of the game. But this game dives deep into the concept of connections, both within its world and with other players. As you journey through its vast landscapes, you'll forge bonds with NPCs and collaborate with fellow gamers by sharing resources and constructing structures. At its core, Death Stranding revolves around inventory management and navigating treacherous terrain while safeguarding your cargo from harm. You'll encounter eerie BT creatures and engage in stealthy encounters with human adversaries, adding a thrilling horror element to the gameplay. What sets Death Stranding apart is its captivating storyline, although pacing can feel uneven at times, with heavy cutscenes bookending intense gameplay segments. Yet, the narrative's richness makes the journey worthwhile. And let's not forget the stunning visuals, especially on PC, where the game is finely optimized, delivering breathtaking landscapes and immersive environments. If you haven't played it yet, now is the time to start your delivery missions. Next on the list is Deathloop, a thrilling first-person shooter developed by Arcane Lion, the brilliant minds behind the acclaimed Dishonored series. In Deathloop, you're thrust into the enigmatic world of Black Reef Island, where an endless battle unfolds between two extraordinary assassins, shaping the destiny of the island itself. You play as Colt, and your mission is to unravel the mysteries of the time loop ensnaring Black Reef, while evading the relentless pursuit of its inhabitants. Armed with an array of formidable weapons and supernatural abilities, you must eliminate 8 pivotal targets scattered across the visually stunning yet perilous island before the cycle resets. However, lurking in the shadows is Juliana, a formidable enemy determined to thwart your efforts and perpetuate the loop. With 3 distinct endings awaiting discovery, Deathloop promises a gripping narrative experience filled with tension, strategy, and adrenaline-fueled action. Up next is Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Set in 1968, the game follows Lincoln Clay, betrayed and left for dead, who seeks vengeance with the help of Father James. Building upon Mafia 2's combat and driving mechanics, this edition boasts numerous improvements, making it a more polished experience. The city itself plays a larger role, offering ample opportunities for exploration, from collectibles to side missions. With new quality of life enhancements like easier money management and convenient vehicle summoning, Mafia 3 promises an engaging and immersive gaming experience. It's definitely a blast worth experiencing. Next up is Dying Light 2: Stay Human, the highly anticipated sequel to the 2015 hit. It kicks off with the intensity of daytime encounters and smoothly transitions into heart-pounding nighttime escapades. You're thrust into the role of Aiden Caldwell, on a quest to reunite with his sister Mia amidst the urban sprawl of Villador. The narrative hooks you from the start, weaving a tale of escape from the clutches of Dr. Waltz's sinister experiments. But it's not just the main story that captivates, as the game teams with side quests and optional encounters, ensuring every corner of Villador has something to offer. Along the way, you'll encounter a diverse cast of characters and engage in adrenaline-fueled action sequences that keep you on the edge of your seat. And for the graphics, brace yourself for visceral gore juxtaposed with stunningly rendered environments. For me, Dying Light 2 sets the bar high for parkour-inspired gameplay, which is why you should definitely check it. Next up is Days Gone. This action-adventure survival horror game started off on PlayStation, but later made its way to PC, expanding its reach to a wider audience. Set in a vast open-world environment inspired by real-life locations in Oregon, like Marion Forks and Crater Lake, Days Gone immerses you in its richly detailed setting. So, what sets this game apart is its protagonist, Deacon, who evolves into a deeply layered character as you progress through the story. The Oregon landscape is visually stunning, especially with its dynamic weather system that adds an extra layer of immersion. Encounters with the massive hordes of infected known as Freakers in the game are heart-pounding experiences. With a sprawling map offering over 50 hours of gameplay, there's plenty to explore for completionists and casual players alike. So, if you're looking for an intense and thrilling adventure with a captivating storytelling, Days Gone is definitely worth checking out. Next up is Metro Exodus, a thrilling departure from its predecessors. Released in 2019, it takes you out of the dark metro tunnels and into a vast open-world wasteland. Inspired by Dmitry Glukhovsky's novel Metro 2035, this third installment introduces sandbox environments, dynamic weather, and a day-night cycle, offering a fresh take on the series. While maintaining its roots as a first-person shooter with survival horror and stealth elements, Metro Exodus expands upon the formula with increased variation and non-linearity. It's incredibly atmospheric, keeping you on your toes with limited resources and challenging gameplay. However, some players note average voice acting and occasional forced combat with tough bosses as drawbacks. Despite this, Metro Exodus is a must-play for its immersive experience and gripping narrative. You'd regret missing out on this fantastic game. Wrapping up our list is Detroit Become Human. This adventure game offers a unique perspective, letting you play from a third-person view, adding depth to your experience. What sets it apart is its narrative-driven gameplay, where your choices significantly impact the storyline. With multiple playable characters and a branching narrative, every decision you make shapes the outcome. Whether it's Kara's journey to self-discovery, Connor's pursuit of rogue androids, or Marcus's fight for freedom, each storyline is captivating. The absence of a traditional game over screen adds to the tension, making every choice feel weighty. And let's talk about the graphics. They're stunning, immersing you in a futuristic world filled with intricate details. Combined with its compelling narrative and engaging gameplay, Detroit Become Human is a must-have addition to your gaming library. Now, there are still 5 games that I would like to recommend apart from the games that I highlighted in this video. However, these games are already pretty popular, but for those who haven't heard of them yet, which I doubt, they include Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Resident Evil 3, and The Last of Us Part 1 Remake. All of these games feature impressively high graphics, along with outstanding gameplay and stories. If you know of any game that you think has good graphics and story, please let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.